allow me to introduce myself first. I am Gemma, SIP account manager from Yealink, and today I'm here representing the company to deliver this presentation of a brand new Wi-Fi handset series Yealink developed. I would like to give thanks to our awesome distributor partner, NTS, for helping us organizing this webinar. Thank you, Amar, Chris, Erica, Jan, for all the efforts, and other members who joined in this webinar to back me up. Thank you. Right. Let's take a look at the agenda for today's webinar. So in the first section, I would introduce the feature and usage scenarios of the AX series. And in second part, I would do a little comparison between Yealink and other mainstream Wi-Fi handsets out there in the market. And hoping in this session, we can give you a better understanding of where does Yealink's edge lies in and how we overperform the existing brands. And finally is the Q&A session, and also a second opportunity for whoever missed the lucky draw. All right. Before we get into the topic, I would like to do some quick fact update on Yealink side. So by far, we've got over 20 years market cultivation and established an active and sophisticated distribution networks across the United States. We got over 8,000 partners, and all these consolidated partnership help us selling out more and more Yealink IP phones every year. And in 2024, we would say that last year is a milestone for us. We finally achieved over 57% share in the US SIP phone market and become the top one UCNC hardware provider. And by far, we have sold over 3.5 million units device across the states. And even though we are selling that much volume, we managed to maintain the RMA rate below 0.3%. And it took us lots of time and efforts to figuring out how to perfect the products and provide as good usage experience as possible. Take a look at the Yealink IP phone roadmap. As we provide one-stop UCNC solution, you can see that for all these DeX phones, we have special made Teams and Zoom phone as we have strategic partnership with them. So all these special made phones, they can achieve better collaboration on both platforms. And besides these special made Teams and Zoom phone, we also got the open SIP DeX phones down here. You can see from T3 to T5, we got from basic level, upgrade level to high-end level. So basically, whatever option that you're looking for, either you're just looking for the basic phones that can allow you to make call, transfer calls, and paging, and we got the option for you. Or if you're asking for more advanced feature, like video camera and like Android systems, Bluetooth handset, etc., we also got the right option for you as well. Beside the desk phone, we also have cordless phone and conference phone. So in the past, as some of you may already be familiar with our products, in the past we only offer DAC phone as the cordless option. But now, as we are getting more inquiries from the market asking for Wi-Fi supported, easier to deploy, and more cost-saving option, and boom, we're pushing out the AX series, the Wi-Fi handsets. So jumping into the first part. Here is the display for both models, AX83H on the left side. This one is a business style handset. By the way, this model is already available to be purchased from NTS. So welcome to ask your AM and for the quote. And for AX86R, this one is on the right side. It's a ruggedized and enhanced version handset. It will soon be available in the US, estimated to be within this month or early Q2. And as Wi-Fi network coverage has become more and more common in basically any industries. People are looking for a simpler and flexible solution. With this flexible design, AX series can basically fit in any scenarios as long as it got the Wi-Fi covered environment. And below here graph, you can see these are the targeted verticals, including retail, manufacturing, and warehouse, hospital, hotel, and regular office. So a common theme for all these industries is that people need to walk around carrying their phones and make immediate communications at any time, like nurses and security people. So focusing on this potential demand of this specific customer type, we enhance the design in below several aspects. All right. The first one is the Wi-Fi 6 technology. It allows us to achieve scalable, seamless, and secure wireless calling. Wi-Fi 6 offer faster speeds, lower latency, wider coverage, and greater cap capacity. So in this picture on the right side, you can see a man carrying his phone walking through a hallway covered by several Wi-Fi routers or say Wi-Fi access point. So as he walking out of the coverage of AP1 to AP2, in this intersection, as you can see, this is marked as a little red region. He will usually have a glitch if his phone is Wi-Fi 5 or below supported, and a situation like drop calls or glitch could happen during which. But AX series, with both models Wi-Fi 6 technology supported, we can achieve seamless millisecond level roaming and ensure no drop calls, and it has reached enterprise level security compliance with the modern security standards of WPA3 Enterprise. Another feature worth mentioning is the AI enhanced audio experience. So both AX series models are equipped with AI enhanced noise cancellation for crystal clear sound. So lots of industries are specifically asking for this feature, especially for a construction site and warehouse where their environments could have lots of noise involved. And they are especially asking for a high volume feature. And with this demand, we are continue to improve this feature. In the new firmware of AX83H, if any of you already have this product in your hand, uh, we will release a new feature called high volume mode in the next firmware. And in the upcoming AX86R, we will add acoustic shield technology so it can fit in those super noisy environment. Another point is this long-lasting battery life. So based on different usage scenario, two models are designed with different battery life. AX83H got 200 standby hours, night talking hours. So this should suffice the regular demands for the regular offices or retail stores where they can get easy access to the PowerPoint to the power supply. And AXR has 300 standby hours and 13 talking hours. Definitely worth mentioning is that this is the longest battery hours within the whole industry. And both models support Type-C and cradle charging. This one is the push-to-talk feature. For security people or nursery station, this is a demanding feature. AX86R has a dedicated PDT button on the right side, and although AXH doesn't have this dedicated button, but you can surely customize a key for this feature. It will allow you to achieve like instant communication between team members. It will be very ideal for the frontline workers in retail factory and warehouse. And as a ruggedized version phone, AX86R has passed professional IP67 test, proven to be water, dust resistant, and the drop proof is up to 1.8 meters. And the most important feature I would say is this emergency alarm. This is kind of like the unique selling point of Yealink AX series. Um, so besides Yealink, I do not see other brands providing such feature. So as you can see in the left picture here, that AXR has a dedicated emergency button on the top of it. And for AX83H, you can customize the transfer call button into one, especially in like hospital and nursery home. This is a demanding feature, making it so much easier for patients or senior to send off emergency alarm. And equipped it with antibacterial design, I would say hospital is going to love this option. And besides the hospital and senior house, I would say that emergency situation could happen in anywhere. For retail stores, if you are very unfortunately run into a robbery, this button could possibly save your life. With one push, you can send off the emergency alarm and call 911 directly. And if it is in schools or other verticals, I mean, dangerous things could happen at any minute, and it's always to know that you got these options available. And it's very proud to say that besides Yealink, I do not see other brands of hardware have these kind of features. So I would say that this is a very necessary, and some vertical customers would ask for this. So if you hear such demand, you know that we got this option. And the next two features I will introduce are for the deployment process. So if you only need to set up one handset, by using your smartphone to scan the QR code of AX handset, it can quickly get set up. And if you want to do like batch deployment on the right picture showing here, you can use one AX handset, sharing the hotspot and sync its network with rest batch of AX handsets. It would be very easy and efficient, especially in schools or supermarket. The deployment might involve dozens or hundreds of handsets, and this could save so much time, so much trouble during the installation. Another feature is like other Yealink device, you can also manage the AX series handset in the ecosystem of YMCS. Uh, just in case some of our guests here don't know what YMCS is, this is a web tool that we're providing for our reseller partner to do the Yealink device management. It will allow you to do like remote firmware update, remote configuration update, and remote troubleshooting. It's gonna be a very efficient and convenient tool. And from the left picture here, you can take a look at the user interface. It's very simple and uh, easy to, easy to use. All right, let's move on to the second part, the edge of AX series compared with other mainstream Wi-Fi handsets. As far as we know, the major handsets selling in the market are from mostly from Grandstream and Funwell. So I picked out some of the representative model of each brand and made two comparison table. So the first one, Yealink AX series versus Grandstream WP series. You can see lots of index on the left side of the table. We put in the appearance design like size, displays, and feature quality function like ruggedized extent, battery life, soft key numbers, and Wi-Fi technology, Bluetooth lines, etc. So to summarize, Yealink has better advantage on the several points. First is the appearance design. AX series tend AX series tend to have like lighter weight and thinner design, so it will feel less burdened when you need to carrying around, especially for warehouse workers. They have to carry these phones with them every day. Making it lighter would make it like so much easier for them to carry all days. And both AX series models can manage 4 SIP accounts. And as far as we know, WP series usually can handle only 2 to 3 SIP lines. And on the feature aspect, all AX series are equipped with standard Wi-Fi 6 and Bluetooth 5.0 technology, and both are Type-C cradle charging supported. And besides that, we have additional features like emergency alarm feature. And compared with Funwheel, I would say the difference is actually quite obvious here. Um, Yealink is doing better on the battery design and material design. We have antibacterial feature, and still the emergency alarm is still a highlight. So to summarize, I sorted the reason of why choosing Yealink AX series compared with other brands into 2 categories. First one lies in the feature and functions. As listed here, first point, all advanced technology applied. As you can see that I introduced before, all our AX models, they support Wi-Fi 6 technologies, Bluetooth 5.0. So this is like a standard line for us, but it's not a standard line for the industry. And the second one is long-lasting battery life. Since 2 models are designed for different scenarios, we have made them have the enough capacity to deal with all kinds of potential demand. And 86R has the longest battery life in the whole industry. And the third is that because we know that there are many reseller partners out there are already using our desk phones and the YMCS platform. So if you are choosing to use the AX series handsets, they can still be used with the YMCS. So it will be more cohesive with Yealink ecosystem. And finally, is this instant emergency alerts and antibacterial design. This would be our unique selling point. And besides that, we still got the brand effects. First is the low RMA rate and product longevity. So in terms of the RMA rate, despite we are selling a high volume of devices out there each year, we still manage to maintain the RMA rate below 0.3%. And our product has incredible longevity because many of our products, even though they've already gone end of sales, they still function pretty well out there, especially for our desk phone. I know that some hospitals are still deployed with Yealink old version phones like T2 series, and they still function very well. Some of them even, I would say, they're older than me, but they still function very well. And the second point is that, as I mentioned previously, that in terms of the SIP phone market share, Yealink has reached 57%. So more and more customers are getting to know us better. And many of the schools or retail stores, the end users, they are already getting to know our desk phones or already using them or using our YMCS platform to manage the device. So with their current device using Yealink, they would prefer to use our handset as well. And the third point is the stable supply chain and comprehensive post-sale service. So start with the supply chain. Um, there, I would like to use an example because in 2019, when the world is hit hardly by the pandemic, many of our vendor competitors, they've got the supply chain issues, and during that time, Yealink continued to provide very stable supply on our products, the desk phone, the handset, everything. We managed to do that, and um, that helps us earn lots of the market share. And this time, I would say the rising tariff risk is like a common risk for all the hardware vendors. and we have faith that we would do um, as good as we did before. And on the post-sales service side, as I mentioned, many of our end-of-sales products are still functioning very well and used actively in the end user side. And for the products that went end of sales, Yealink will provide continual 5 years post-sales support, including like firmware update and technology or technical issues support. We have this very comprehensive ticket system to make sure that none of your request is missed. All right.